Stella just hissed at Nancy. She's growling. She's telling her, don't mess with me. Don't you mess with me. Right, Stella? She's giving Nancy a warning.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, Ditto, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals.
It's 11:25 a.m. I just gave the cats a big paper bag to play with. It's a shopping bag, but I cut off the handles. And they like playing with paper bags. And this one already has some holes in it, so I figured I'll let them have fun. I'm just about to start cleaning out their room for the morning. I had to leave the house early, get some errands done. We are getting an Arctic blast over the next 24 hours or so. And I just wanted to make sure I had supplies. I bought a whole bunch of cat litter. I wanted to buy a rotisserie chicken, but I was at the store so early, they were not even ready yet. So I ended up just getting a raw chicken, and either tomorrow or the next day, I will roast that for the cats. And yeah, everyone's doing good. It's 11:40 a.m. and Ringo, who's right here, was just on top of Ziggy, doing the thing that Simba does to Splash, where he had his mouth on the back of her neck, and then he was just like moving his hind legs. He was not like mounting her like they were going to mate. It was exactly what Simba does to Splash. It's 11:45 a.m. I'm just about to give the cats their breakfast. It's a little bit late today, but we've been on a late schedule. Today is fish day, so the cats are having some of the Earthborn Holistic Monterey Medley. I'm using up some cans of that I have. And I was in Trader Joe's this morning and I bought them some cans of sardines. So it's the Trader Joe's sardines in water with no salt added. They're gonna get about 2 cans of those, 2.5 cans. So the downstairs cats got the same thing. They ate all their food. Boo's the only one that didn't eat the Trader Joe's sardines. So we'll see how this batch of cats likes the food. They should like it. They're kind of going crazy right now. They're really hungry. All 7 of them are out and about. Hey, Ringo. Hey, Ringo. Okay, everybody good? We're gonna eat? Who's touching me? Who's gonna touch me? Who's gonna rub up against me? No? Be nice, everybody, be nice. Sammy's smacking everybody. Be nice, everybody. Okay, ready? Goldie, you gonna rub up against me? Come on, you did yesterday. Who's rubbing up on me? Ringo gonna, look how close Ringo's getting. Be nice, you two. Be nice. Be nice. They're all going crazy. Look at this. Nancy fights back. Nancy says, you don't smack me, I'll smack you. Okay, ready, guys? All right, ready? Let's eat. Come on. Here we go. All 7 cats are eating their breakfast. It seems that they really like the sardines. It's 3 p.m. Look at what's going on here. Look. It's Boo, Stella, and Splash. They're all laying on the bed together. And they're all pretty close. Simba is either up in the penthouse or downstairs in his favorite round bed. But look at these 3. And what's going on in here? Look, there's 3 on the day sofa. Nope, you're not coming out yet. No, I'm working, Sammy. And look what they did to this bag. They destroyed this bag. So I put that toy in the bag and I put it on. So Goldie's been crying because Ziggy's not out. Ziggy, you coming out? What are you doing? You coming out? So Nancy, Sammy, and Goldie came out of the room about 5 minutes ago. Is Ziggy gonna join them? Because Goldie's crying. There we go. So today I vacuumed up the rugs and I piled up the scratch and rolls. They're over there because it's easier to vacuum with them piled up. And I'm just gonna leave them piled up for a little while. And I have a new name for this group. Instead of the Four Musketeers, they are the Goldie Girls. Right, Ziggy? You guys are the Goldie Girls? It's like the Golden Girls, but these are Goldie's girls because Goldie is only happy when the four of them are out together. Right, Sammy? Hey, Sammy. Hey, Sammy. Hey, Sammy. Here's Nancy. Hey, Nancy. It's 7:05. And they turned the toy on for themselves, that cat's meow toy. And they're further destroying the paper bag. But they're having a good time with it. I thought I was done cleaning this room for today, but I guess not. I want to know how they turn that thing on. They must be like Stella and Boo with the crunchy feeders, how they know how to press the buttons. So they probably know how to press the buttons on that. I just wonder who knows how to press the buttons on that. The door is open right now. They're all on free roam. The other cats had their dinner a little while ago. I'm just trying to get some stuff done before I give these guys their dinner. It's 9:45 a.m. and we're dealing with a poop issue in this room. So there was a poop issue last night that I cleaned up, and there's another poop issue this morning. Here are the cats. I am going to feed everyone else first, and then I'm going to open up this room, let them out, and clean it up. Who wants to come out? You coming out? Good morning. Good morning, Ziggy. Good morning, Ringo. Who's coming out? Who's left? Anybody? Nope, everyone came out. Okay, so now it's time for everyone to get a treat because that's what they get when they come out of the room. Everyone is gathered around me. These are the Wellness Kittles, tasty, crunchy cat treats. These are really small, so I usually give them 2 or 3 each, maybe a little bit more sometimes. Okay, so now we have to deal with the mess that is in this room. So last night they did have some crunchies. That's why the plates are still there. That looks like a piece of poop on this pillowcase. That's disgusting. Yeah, it's like some stuck poop. So last night, when I came in the room, there was a piece of poop there. And there was another piece of poop there. And there was a cardboard scratcher there, and it looked like someone took a piece of poop and just rubbed it down the middle of the scratcher. So I don't know if someone was like constipated and maybe there's a piece of poop that was like hanging out of someone and then they just wiped their butt down the scratcher. So I had to throw the scratcher away. It was cardboard. It was absorbed into it. There was no way to clean it out. So they're cheap. I get them at Five Below. They're less than $5. Not a big deal. I cleaned up the other poop and then it was fine. So when I was walking past this room this morning, I noticed that it smelled really bad. And the only time that this room smells really bad is when there's some kind of poop that's not covered. If the poop is covered, this litter does a wonderful job with the odor. That's why I really like this Dr. Elsie's litter, because if something's covered, you don't smell it. If something's not covered, you're going to smell it. If something is on the floor, just out in the open, you're going to smell it. And so that's why when I smelled it, I was like, something has to be out in the open. There's like a little piece of poop there. I don't want to gross anyone out. And what I saw from the door was, yeah, there was like poop in here too. They were like trying to hide it. There it is. It's like crushed. There's crushed poop. I saw actually a bigger piece of poop than that. So I don't know. I hope no one's been eating the poop. But I don't know if it's just a case where someone was using the litter box and then they kicked it out. Or, you know, they had an accident outside of the litter box. It's not diarrhea. So it's solid. So, you know, maybe because yesterday was fish day, they had sardines, which is an oily fish, and then they had other fish-based food. Maybe someone was a little backed up, and then all the fish oils started moving things around, because if someone is constipated and they take a teaspoon of cod liver oil or a teaspoon of olive oil, it will get things moving. So maybe that's what happened with the cats. They were eating a lot of oily fish yesterday, and someone might have been a little backed up, and it got things moving. Maybe it didn't get things moving enough. I know that's gross, but it's a reality when you're dealing with cats. And yeah, now I'm going to clean up this room. The other thing I want to mention is that I'm assuming it's Sammy, because I hear this wheel every morning, various times. Again, today when I was downstairs feeding the cats, I heard the wheel going. Earlier, before I was even out of bed, I heard the wheel going. Like, I'll hear the wheel going for maybe 10, 15 seconds at a time, and then it stops. And so far, Sammy's the only one that I've actually seen walk on this thing, so I'm thinking that it's been her. Like, she'll go on it a little bit, then she'll come off, then she'll go on it a little bit, then she'll come off. But it's gotten so much use over the past few days. It's great. All right, it is now 10:50 a.m., and I refilled the water, cleaned up the floor. I pretty much washed this entire section of the floor and cleaned everything up that was even remotely poop related, scooped out the litter boxes, dusted around, swept, and I took the pillowcases off the pillows, and those are in the wash. And I just, actually, there's some litter on here, so I'm gonna take care of this now too. It is 4 p.m. and the Goldie Girls have been out with Boo and Splash pretty much all day, since after they ate their breakfast. And Boo just had a snack right here, with Sammy having a snack right there. They both had a snack together on the play rug. I gave Boo a squeeze up, or half a squeeze up, with 7 drops of CBD oil for cats on it to relax him a little bit. And then I gave Sammy just a few crunchies because she wanted some snacks also. Boo has been, here's Sammy. Boo has been over grooming again, and I gave him some CBD oil the other day, and it seemed to take the edge off of him. So I just gave him some more because he started over grooming again today, and I just want to see if it relaxes him a little bit. Here's Boo. So because Boo had the CBD oil, I want to make sure that the other cats don't come out. He's been fine with the Goldie Girls, with Goldie, Ziggy, Sammy, and Nancy. You know, he's been out with them several days, and everyone is fine together. They keep their distance from him, and everything's fine. I don't want to bring, like, Richard and Ringo out because Richard has been aggressive toward, like, Stella and Splash, and I don't want anyone being aggressive toward Boo while he's on some CBD. I did not give him a full dose. I gave him 7 drops. The other day I gave him 5 drops, which I don't really know if it did anything to him. I didn't really notice much of a difference, maybe a little bit less grooming. So I just gave him 7 drops, and I'm hoping that could help relax him a little bit. I just want to take the edge off of him and hope that it helps him from feeling the need to, like, compulsively groom himself. So Boo has had an issue like this before, and then it went away, and now it's back. And I use a flea comb on him pretty much every day, and there are no fleas coming off of him that I could see, but he is black, so it is harder to see, like, little flea specks. But it doesn't seem to be fleas. It seems to be more of a like, anxiety thing. or potentially a food thing, and I forgot to defrost more raw food for their dinner, so they're gonna have to have canned food for dinner. It is 5:45 p.m. and I just let Stella and Simba up because they wanted to come up. So Nancy's on top of the cat tower. Ziggy, Goldie, and Sammy are on the sofa taking naps. Boo's on my bed, the door's open, and Splash is in the penthouse. So the door to my bedroom is open, so that's like another room, and the Goldie Girls have been exploring it today. And Splash is okay with it. He did hiss a few times from the penthouse when Goldie was trying to climb up there, but then she backed down. And Boo's been okay. He's been relaxing more after he had some CBD, and he's relaxing on the bed right now. So Simba's here, Stella's here. Hopefully everyone will get along. Out of these four, like, Nancy would be the wild card. Nancy might be interested in one of the cats, or potentially even, you know, get a little bit aggressive. Like right now she's really looking at Stella. And it's funny how when I see Sammy reminds me so much of a mini Boo, and Nancy reminds me of a mini Stella. Like, these cats are so small, they're literally half the size. So right now Nancy's trying to walk towards Stella. So there's Stella and there's Nancy. Stella! 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 Come here. Is there gonna be a fight? There's a little bit of a stare down right now. Nancy! Nancy, come here. Nancy! Nancy! Come here. Nancy, that's your Aunt Stella. Okay, come here. Well, Stella's turning her back to Nancy, so I don't think she's too concerned. Maybe Nancy's more curious. Come here, Nancy. Simba's right here. Stella's growling a little bit. Okay. Now here comes Boo. Boo wants to know what's going on. How you doing, Daddy Boo? Hello, Daddy Boo. So, Nancy's kind of surrounded right now. There's Stella, Boo, and Simba. So, Simba looks like he's getting comfortable. He was all stretched out a second ago. Stella just hissed at Nancy. She's growling. She's telling her, "Don't mess with me. Don't you mess with me." Right, Stella? She's giving Nancy a warning. Come here, Stella. Come here, Stella. You're okay. Come here. You okay? I just don't want Nancy to, like, jump on Stella. Because Stella's a fighter. Oh, hey, Simba. Come here. Come here, Stella. Simba's very relaxed right now. Come on. Nancy's backing away. And she's turning her back to Stella. She's moving in slow motion. Stella's growling. Be nice, everybody. Alright, I am going to pet them both. So, I'm going to shut this off. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.